Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. More Newcastle United transfer news. Tomorrow, it's match day. We go down to Liverpool. We've got to go down there and try and get a result. I would love it if we can beat them. Love it. Sorry for the reference there. But yes, we have a match day down in Liverpool tomorrow. And as a result, Eddie Howe this morning in his press conference has given a pretty clear indication what Newcastle fans can expect for transfers for the rest of this window. It closes on Thursday, so we've got 2 more days. And then the window is over and done with. So, yeah, the clock is ticking. Will Newcastle get any more deals done? I still said it. I said it after the Isak deal. I believe Newcastle are not done. I still think we will utilise the loan market at the very least. And I stand by that. But anyway, guys, if you're new around here, make sure to get down there, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button as well. Plenty more Newcastle United content regardless of whether the window is open or not. So make sure to stick around on the channel. And speaking of which, on Sunday we're going to do a giveaway. So this is the first time I think I've ever done a giveaway in the channel. So apologies, it's took a while. But yeah, I'm in a festive mood, I suppose. But yeah, the women's team play at Kingston Park on Sunday. This is their first match where it does not conflict with Newcastle United. So this is the first match where you can go and not miss a Newcastle United game. So yeah, pretty much my giveaway is that if you go to the game on Sunday and get a picture taken with me, I will give £50 to someone. I don't know who it's going to be, but someone's going to get £50. So essentially after the match, I'm going to stick on my Twitter account. I'm going to go, who's got a picture of me today? And somebody that puts a picture of me in the comments section, I'm just going to message you and give you £50. So yeah, there's a giveaway there. Someone will get £50 on Sunday if you get a picture of me at the women's game. But yeah, that's about it. Without further ado, let's get into all the transfer news now. We'll quickly get into the injuries first, because as I said in my video yesterday, I was expecting St. Maxim to be out for the game tomorrow, and that is being correct according to Eddie Howe. As well as that, he's got injury updates on Bruno and Callum Wilson, so we'll talk about them first. So Keith Downey's put out saying that quite literally all the players are fine now. I spoke to Callum Wilson on Saturday when my overnight stay vlog. He told me directly that he's fine, and I expected that to be true, as Eddie Howe already stated that in the press conference. Now, St. Maxim, thankfully he's alright. He's going to miss the game tomorrow, but I thought with his hamstring issues that could potentially be out for 1 to 2 months. So it looks like he might be out for just a week or something. And Bruno's about the same. So thankfully no long-term injuries to those 3, but it's still not great. We're still going to be missing all of them tomorrow. And with Isak as well, new signing, Eddie Howe still hasn't got his work permit yet. So that one's going to go right down to the edge. And hopefully the bluffing, and he has got his work permit, or it's going to come in last minute that he can play, because otherwise we are going to be screwed in the attack tomorrow. But yeah, some concerns with the game tomorrow, but it's one of those ones where we just got to get past it, and fingers crossed it'll be better for the Palace game. Now, this is the part of the video we've been waiting for, the actual bit of information Eddie Howe has given about transfers, and afterwards we're going to go through potential players that Newcastle could actually get. So Eddie Howe has came on the press conference and stated that he doesn't expect any major business to be completed, and by that he means a lot of money being spent on someone. He hasn't ruled it out, but he doesn't think it's going to happen. Newcastle now are focusing on loan targets only. And I expect us to get at least 1 loan player. It would make sense to us to get a loan player. I mean, why would we not utilise the loan market when we are got 2 long-term injuries already, and John Joe Shelby and Emil Kraft? It only makes logical sense that Newcastle loan someone to help out with the team, and just somebody that can be a good squad rotation player. And you've seen with our attacking players already that these injuries can bulk up on each other and can really have a negative effect on the squad. So yeah, we're going in just a moment on potential players Newcastle could loan, but it looks like Newcastle are done with spending a lot of money on players. And regardless of what fans think, we've still spent a lot of money in this window. Isak was, what, £62 million. Obviously, we've got Nick Pope was about 12 million, Target was about 15 million, and we had Botman, who was about 30 million. So that's a lot of money spent. And compare that to previous transfer windows, it's light and day the difference. So I'm still happy. But as for loan players now, I do think Newcastle need to loan somebody out. I think it's a missed opportunity if we don't. But as for what players we could get into, let's have a look now. We will begin off with the 2 Chelsea loanee players in Christian Pulisic and Conor Gallagher, because those 2 have been heavily linked to Newcastle United in this transfer window on loan. We get Pulisic out of the way first, because Chelsea has completely said that he is not available on a loan. The player is disappointed by that. And despite interest from a couple of Premier League clubs, including Newcastle, Pulisic is not being loaned out in this transfer window, so you can completely rule him out. He will stay at Chelsea. Now, as for Conor Gallagher, he's a bit more interested now, because he was actually sent off in his last game for Chelsea. He got a 2nd yellow card and he was sent off. And he's somebody that you would actually expect to go out on loan from Chelsea. He's a player that the club is actually wanting to offload on loan, give him some more game time to see whether he's a long-term Chelsea player or not. And for Newcastle, with John Joe Shelby's long-term injury and the fact that Conor Gallagher had a very successful season at Crystal Palace last year, he's somebody that I think the club will try and get. I'm not saying we're going to get him, but I think it's somebody that the club would definitely be interested in getting. He's somebody that would fit into the team, and I think he'd be a great player to have in there. So we'll keep an eye on Conor Gallagher. I expect him to potentially get some news popping up within the next couple of days or so. For me, I'm a massive fan of him. I don't know what other people think of him, but I do like him a lot. So we'll keep in touch with Conor Gallagher. But yeah, he is definitely a player that the club has been interested in. This is the final time I will talk about Martin Dubravka, because Fabrizio Romano last night dropped the exclusive that Dubravka has signed for Manchester United. He's down there now doing his medical. And you would think we won't see him in a Newcastle shirt again. Now, his £5 million clause is not mandatory, so Manu can just refuse to buy him when he comes back to Newcastle next season. But chances are they will buy him for £5 million and he will no longer play for Newcastle. So I want to thank Martin for his time at the club. I've seen some Newcastle fans say that it's not good business for us. But we are in a situation where the player is wanting the move and the player is almost demanding the move. And we can only do so much when the player wants out. So we've done what's best for the club. We have offloaded the player that doesn't want to play for us. Back on topic with the loan players now. So a player that Newcastle has been linked to today on a potential loan move is Ainsley Maitland Niles from Arsenal. So he was on loan at Roma last season, played 8 games, didn't get any goal contributions now. As for his actual stats in the Premier League, he's scored once in 87 games and he plays in the right midfield, so he'll be competing for Aaron Wan's and Murphy's spot. Now, despite that poor return, you would say, I actually think he's an okay player. I've watched him a bit for Arsenal. I don't think he's that bad, and this is a player that I think Newcastle were in for once. And that was when he went on loan to West Brom back in 2019. I think we got Joe Willock instead in that transfer window. I remember Newcastle fans who really wanted Maitland-Niles in that year. So yeah, we got Joe Willock in and he was phenomenal in that half season he had. So yeah, in this case, I would say yes, regardless of those stats. I know some people are going to be very critical of him. But we're in that situation now where we can just get anyone in on loan, just somebody there that's going to help out with squad rotation, potentially get some game time. I think that Maitland-Niles will fit the bill. He's somebody that can improve at Newcastle and he's in his final year of his contract at Arsenal. So if he plays well, then potentially we could get one of 3 in the summer. So for me, I would say yes, despite the stats. It's a good opportunity to try somebody out, and in that situation, if we don't bring anyone in, just get him in. Like it's somebody there that I think, you know what, he might do a job in the team. Bit of a gamble, but at the end of the day, it's a loan move, so it's not too much of a risk. One thing I forgot to say about Maitland-Niles, is about his positioning on the pitch. So he's not only a right midfielder, but he's actually quite a versatile player. As you can see in the screen there, he plays a lot of his games in centre midfield and right back as well. So essentially his stats aren't as bad as they look, and he's somebody that can play in all of the positions we need. So right back situation, if Kieran Trippier gets injured, we only have Javier Manquillo that can play there. That's a massive concern. In centre midfield, as I said earlier, John Joe Shelby has a long-term injury, so he's somebody there that can help out with the midfield. As for the right midfield position where he plays the majority of his games, Aaron and Murphy are 2 players there, so again, he can help out those 2. Every position he plays, we need players in those positions, so he's somebody that I think is smart to bring in and just help the team out. So yes, as I said before, I would take him. And finally, as for our loan players now, chances are I have missed a few of them out that I haven't heard about in social media. So make sure to let me know down in the comment section of which ones I missed out. But yeah, just about Castore quickly now. So if anyone has any problems with Castore, you can actually go and Talk of Tyneside's Twitter account, and there's like a forum on there where you can put your complaints into Castore directly now. I'm not going to slag them off publicly in this video, but yes, I definitely do have some problems with Castore. It's match week 5 now, and a lot of the stock is still not in the club shop. So yeah, that's just one of many problems I think Castore has. So if you obviously do have any problems, then make sure to fill out that form. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you all for watching today. Tomorrow, as I said, we got Liverpool away. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm hoping Newcastle can continue that unbeaten streak, but I'm not complaining if we don't. As long as we give 100% and we make a good account of ourselves, I don't mind at all. Now, Liverpool, despite the fact they won 9-0 against Bournemouth, I'm still not being overly impressed by them this season, and they also missed quite a few players themselves tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be a good test for both teams. I'm looking forward to see what happens, but That's it from me, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Remember, for my giveaway on Sunday, all you got to do is go to the women's match on Sunday, get a picture taken with me, and one of you will win £50. So yeah, best of luck with that one. I can't wait for that game. It's going to be so good. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Take care. And yes, I will see you all in the next one.